Welcome back.
Welcome.
It's been a
to
hot
Relatably
minute.
Random. It's been a hot minute, I guess, in our world. But
Well,
in their
our world,
world,
yes. I
I'm
had
s-
my conference. The conference
Yes.
is over.
Conference complete.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
By the way, to add insult to injury to this entire conference experience, we had to go ahead and have a snowstorm.
Yes.
When my husband was in the city and I was solo parenting, I had to shovel 5 times.
Did you have to shovel 5 times?
Well, yeah, because I shoveled 4 times, 3 the first day, once the next day, and then on that Wednesday that I got back, it snowed again.
Yeah.
So
it did snow a lot.
And then Adam had to shovel once when he got back because it snowed another like 6 inches.
Yesterday. Yeah. I know. I think they show like a picture of like Tuscany online, beautiful Tuscany, and it's like our relatives chose to move from here to Melrose Park, Illinois, and it's like why on
Blizzard
God's green
Central?
Earth? Yeah, and it's not. It's December 8th today.
Yeah,
and we have like.
I just kind of feel like we're making up for last year because last year was like a super mild winter. And I feel like we had like hardly any snow.
Yeah.
However, why didn't we pay for it for the fact that like the ticks were so bad in the summer? Wasn't that the reason that we didn't get a lot of snow? So we had like, do you remember? I found several ticks on Indiana. There was like 2 ticks just hanging out in my house that I had to flush down the toilet.
Straight chilling in your house?
Straight chilling like villains. And I mean
ticks?
Villains in the worst way because I don't like ticks.
No, ticks are, kind of creepy. They suck your blood and they like stay on you like you can't get them off.
Well, and they carry
you have to burn them off
horrible diseases like Lyme disease and also that Lone Star tick that like can give you an allergy to red meat that can send you into anaphylactic shock. You have you heard of this?
I've heard of Lone Star tick, but I didn't know that was the result of being
bit. It can be, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Luckily, most of the ticks here are just brown dog ticks. They're not,
all right.
No crazy deer ticks that I've seen. Just brown dog ticks on my dog.
Is that shoveling your sucked of the week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it definitely is. There was something else though.
Something else that sucked?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember it right now, but I was just thinking, wow, that really sucked. But I it's left my brain because I was just reviewing the snowstorm.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you think of it,
what's
your psyched?
Having my husband back home.
Yay.
I mean, yay.
But now he's bowling.
Yeah, now he's gone bowling. Although that's again. Like now that he's been gone for a week and a half and I've solar planted, it's like a cakewalk.
Yeah,
I'm like just and now that me and Zoe have like bonded during this time, like
she shows you mad respect now.
She does.
She's got mad respect.
And also like we were watching Yo Gabba Gabba. And they have this like little show within a show. It's a cartoon called Super Martian Robot Girl. It's like a little show where she comes, there's like a problem and she comes and she saves the day.
Okay.
And like in this episode, there was this like little pink monster that was searching for her mama. And this guy was sitting on a bench and he was holding a pink lollipop and she went, "Mama?" And then this other guy had a pink ice cream cone and she went up to him and she was like, "Mama?"
Okay.
And then the Super Martian Robot Girl was called to aid and she was like, "I think I know what's going on. She's lost and she's looking for her mama."
Okay.
And then Zoe comes up to me and she's like, "You're my mama."
Aww.
And she kissed me straight on the lips. She took me with both hands, both of my cheeks in her hands and like just laid a big one on me. And then she like sat in my lap, and then we proceeded to have to rewind and watch that episode of Super Martian Robot Girl like 20 times.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was very sweet. Yes.
Little moment.
Yes.
That's so nice.
She's a very sweet girl when she's not being an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's nice.
How about you?
Okay.
What was your psyched and sucked of the past couple of weeks?
Well, what sucked is I got sick. You know that.
Oh
I
yeah.
was
How are you
watching Zoe.
feeling?
I feel a lot better,
That's
but
good.
last week, like, it was like one of the worst viruses I ever had, and both of the sides of my nose were like stuffed. I
Ugh.
couldn't breathe. I like, when you don't even feel human anymore. Like, I didn't even feel like a human anymore.
For about 9 months last year, I felt like a phlegm packed slug.
Yeah.
And I've had those nights. Like I literally last year when I first got like those two colds around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Remember before the meeting,
Mm-hmm.
I was laying in bed, and I literally thought, like, I was like, this is where I die, because
Really?
well, as you know, I grind my teeth at night, so my
Uh-huh.
jaw is like severely clamped shut,
Right. So you
and
thought,
both nostrils were closed. So
uh-huh.
I thought, this is the end. I'm going to suffocate.
Wow.
But the body is a miracle, and
It will force you to breathe.
it forced me to
Yeah.
breathe. Luckily,
I don't like breathing through my mouth. Your tongue gets all dry and
yeah.
like it's so distracting when you're trying to sleep. Anyway, that really sucked. But I'm back to feeling normal, and I'm washing everything now because I never want to get sick for the rest of my life.
That's why I have this big split in my thumb.
Yeah.
It's finally healing now, but the reason why I have a split is because I literally wash my hands 200 times a day. Although I think just being sick for that long last year gave me some immunity, because like I said, like Zoe will literally like take her pacifier out of her mouth and try to jam it in my mouth, slobber and all. And I still haven't gotten like super sick. I mean, I've had like low key, like just phlegm moments.
Yeah.
But nothing like you had last week.
Yeah.
But again,
virus thing.
9 months last year of just being horrendously sick.
I can't imagine.
And one of those sicknesses was COVID. And one of the other, at the other end, I had RSV, because Zoe had RSV.
COVID. I don't even.
Yeah, you might have. Did it just?
I was just gonna say, did a light go out? Weird. But my psyched was this. So I took Ruby and her friend, her best friend, skating. Roro.
I love that their names are Ruby and Roro.
Yeah. At the roller rink, and I love the roller rink.
I do too. I wish I could have gone with you. I have my own skates. Yes,
me too. As a full-grown adult, I mean, some of the music they were playing was questionable, but they played like.
Did they play Ride My Pony? I feel like that's like but that's probably like an after hours like roller rink song.
Yeah. I mean, we were skating at like 8:30.
So, but late night skating.
Well, they only open at 7:30 at night. Oh. Yeah, it's like. But anyway, they played like Friday I'm in Love by The Cure,
Oh, and it's
I
love that.
Yeah, and they played 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. Just like, it was nice. It was nice. They played some old stuff, and like, it's just, you're listening to music and you're just like zooming along. Like, some people
maybe when Zoe is 8, we can all go.
Yeah, I was thinking we could go for my birthday, but yeah, you're right. It's always kind of small for that. Right?
Yeah. Or it's going to be my 40th. Maybe I could like have my 40th birthday party at a roller rink instead of the prom theme. Although I feel like Adam would just be as like.
There's watching Zoe.
Well, no, I mean if mom and dad like watched Zoe.
Oh, okay.
Like I feel like Adam would like not want to skate just as much as not want to dress up for like a prom themed birthday party.
Okay. He's too cool for that.
He's always too cool for everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to be cool.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun.
Yeah. Oh, like, it's fun. It's fun, and I feel cool.
You know what? Maybe we should just like make a night of it one time. Like sometime in January, just you and me. Okay. The guys can watch the kids.
Yeah.
And we can just have a
good
night,
exercise.
Like, we'll go on a Saturday night to the roller rink.
It's fun, guys.
Yeah.
It's real fun. You don't know what you're missing.
And I love roller skating, and it is good exercise.
It's underrated. It really is. But that was my psyched, because I want to go again because it was so much fun. But tonight we are tackling a subject that I think a lot of people can identify with.
I think most people.
Most people who are, going on dates. We're talking about the worst dates. And I've had one that was pretty bad.
2 pretty bad ones. Now, keep in mind, we are serial monogamists. Pretty much.
I would say so. I've been married
also,
for 9
we're
years.
both married. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been married for like 5. You've been married for 9. But before we got married, we went on probably a handful of dates between us.
Yeah. I mean, I think a handful.
Because I wasn't really a dating kind of gal. I was like, find a guy, be in a relationship with him for like a long chunk of time.
Okay.
So
there was never
but there was
ever like a one and done kind of thing.
There was, remember, between my last 2 serious relationships. I was single from 28 to 33, so about 5 years.
Okay. So you had a couple dates.
Yeah.
That you were trying to find the guy.
Yeah.
The guy.
And surprise, surprise, didn't find the guy on an app. Found him at work. The dates that I'm talking about, those were guys that I found on an I think they were different apps too.
Okay.
And they were
frightening.
Weird.
So we're going to discuss our worst dates, and then we have a couple online that we found that we're going to kind of like review or talk about. But do you want to go first and talk about, because you said you have 2, right?
I have 2,
off the top of your head. Okay.
So,
and this was from that 28-year, like when you were 28?
From 28 to 33.
Okay, so you were in between.
But this was like from a small like 6-month period of time when I was still like, I think 28 or 29.
Okay.
When I was like, oh, you know what? I'll have a laugh and try the apps.
Okay.
Won't take it seriously. Okay, so one, and bear in mind, when I would go on these dates, like, I was very, like, concerned about, like, serial killer energy. So whenever I connected with a person, like, I never, like went to any place that wasn't, like, in public, where I couldn't, like, I always took my own car. Like, nobody ever picked me up.
Yeah, that's smart.
Like,
you never know these days.
Yeah. So one guy I met at a bar on I met we decided to meet at a bar that was kind of like a restaurant and bar, one of those like tap houses, like, and it's no longer there. It's no longer. It was on Meacham for those who live in the area, locals, in the Shompton area. It was on Meacham. It was like a bar that had like one of those like garage doors that opened up, and this was in the summer, and it was like in a strip mall, like by Weber Grill on Meacham. It's not there anymore. Not there. And I met this guy there, and he must have read that saying a person's name would endear them to you. Okay. Because he literally said my name 70 times. He's like, well, Allison, what I'd like to tell you about that, Allison. So, Allison, I was doing this, and bear in mind, Allison. And I was like, wow, this is so weird.
So how old was the guy? Was he cute?
So
what'd he do?
I think he was like maybe like a couple of years younger than me.
Okay.
And I don't know what he did for a job.
Okay.
I'm sure he told me, but again, this was when I was 28 or 29, so we're talking nigh on 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, anyway, he not only did he say my name like 70 times throughout the night, but then he started to talk about his ex.
Okay.
About how they broke up, about how it was really hard for him, about how, like, you know, he thought she was the one, like, and about how he's just been really depressed and she's like, and I'm like, okay. I was just getting like really weird vibes from him, like right
why do you
off
guys
the
want to
bat.
mention that? Like maybe they feel like they need to feel a silence, but why would they even talk about that?
Or maybe he
That
like
is
just
not
really
cute.
wanted sympathy. But this guy also, I had to block him because we had exchanged texts through our phones.
Okay.
So like a month after, I was just like, hey, it was nice meeting you, but
And you'd only been on that one date?
Just one.
Okay. But he kept texting you.
He was like, I really had a connection with you. I really think that we should go out again. I'm like, look, I'm sorry. It was nice meeting you. I'm not interested. And then he would like get mean and like call me names.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had to block him.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, we met for one beer.
Yeah.
And I literally like bounced after like a half hour because I was tired of hearing my own name.
You left after a half hour on the date?
Yes.
Did you like make up an excuse or something?
I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm actually just really tired.
Okay.
Like, I had a long day at work, and I think I'm just going to go.
Wow.
It was bad.
Well, that should be your sign right there, I guess, guy. But
and I was nice to him. I said, look, it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling a connection here.
Yeah.
And then the next one.
The next date?
No, yes.
Not with this guy.
Different guy.
Okay.
This is a different guy.
Yeah.
So I met up with this other guy at a bowling alley because I was like,
fun.
I like bowling.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Have some fun, whatever. Well, not necessarily a great idea because then you have to commit to the game and all the frames.
All the frames, yes. Oh no.
And not only did he want to do this, but he wanted to have a drink in the bowling alley bar beforehand.
Okay.
So, this was actually when I was like, I did that one semester at college.
Okay.
Where I was studying psychology.
Okay.
Excuse me. And we were talking about, our lives, what he did and for work and what I was doing for work and that I was in school. And he's like, I just don't believe in education. He's like, I have my bachelor's degree and I don't even use it. He's like, you know what I believe in? Primerica.
Oh no.
Primerica, folks.
Oh no, the pyramid
and
scheme.
He was telling me that he was like, yeah, you really shouldn't waste your money on college. He's like, you seem to have
my pyramid.
You seem to have a really good personality. He's like, you should work for Primerica.
Oh God.
And like, not only that, but okay, so I got over this whole Primerica thing.
Right,
we got on a different subject. I was like, you're weird, let's bowl.
Right.
So we bowled, and like, I hadn't bowled in a while. Like, I got a strike one time, I got a gutter another time.
Right. Yeah.
But guess what? No matter if I got a strike or if I got a gutter ball, this guy wanted to hug me and congratulate me after every frame. It was so weird and very against my boundaries on the first date. Like,
wow.
And when we were having a drink, he was touching my leg, and he was, and he was, he just really like, and I did not have a connection with this guy. And I didn't want to hug him, especially after being told that I should not be going back to school and I should really be signing on with Primerica the next day.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I've been to a Primerica thing, like somebody from our church, like, and this is when I was going to church. Mm-hmm. They were into it, and it was like a cult. Like, they were like playing weird music, and like they were like, yeah, high five. I'm sure there's many nice people that do that.
Successful people
and successful people. Just not for me.
No, yeah, it's not for me either.
Yeah, I just find it a little, like with most pyramid schemes, or most salesman kind of thing. I'm not really a salesman.
That it's a pyramid scheme.
I can't. We
can say it's multi-level marketing,
right?
You know,
and what do pyramids have? Multi-levels.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
Well, okay, you can have the trolls come after you.
Okay, come after me, trolls. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm just saying that I didn't want to sign on with Primerica, and he was
right for first date.
Also,
looking for business opportunity.
Is this some sort of thing where it's like, well, if this date doesn't work out, I can at least get her signed on to Primerica and start making, commissions,
right?
Like, let's make lemonade out of this. Crazy. But he was starting to make lemonade when he didn't even know it was a lemon. Yeah. Or, you know what, maybe he saw me and he's like, oh, this is not going to work out. But then afterwards, he also tried to hug me after every frame of bowling. So I feel like he was into it more than I was. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was really just trying to onboard me. You know, you never know.
Yeah. So. You never know. I was a little younger in my date that I have to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I worked at Old Navy, and everyone that I worked with was kind of around the same age as me.
That's like that's like the perfect kind of situation in high school.
Yeah. So I was like 17, and there was this guy, Bobby, and he was really cute. Okay, I don't remember his last name. Do you remember Bobby?
I don't remember him per se, but I remember like you being excited about possibly going on a date with him.
I liked him. Like, I thought he was cute, and I would talk to him. We were scheduled together a lot, and I was just thrilled that he asked me.
Yeah,
to go. There was a party, and he's like, "Do you want to go? Do you want to go with me?" And I was like, "Yes, I do."
Yes.
You know? I don't remember whose party it was, but we also worked with this guy named Tino. And Tino was nice, but I didn't really work with him that much. But Bobby,
you were hanging out with Bobby and Tino?
Yeah, but Bobby knew him. Bobby knew him, which is important later. So, Bobby, he like played guitar. He was like a cool guy. I remember he wasn't that tall. He was a short king, okay? But he was handsome, and I liked him. And he was nice. And I remember parties weren't really my thing, but I was like, hey, I'm in high school, whatever.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Yeah, exactly. So he picked me up.
Meanwhile, I was probably like 15.
Right. You were living vicariously through me now.
I was like, so what happened?
So,
and guys, I don't know because she didn't tell me. So this is the first time hearing of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
20 years later.
Or maybe I had my own stuff going on.
You might have. First of all, he picks me up. There's another girl in the car.
Oh.
It was Tino's sister. Okay. And his thing he was telling me is like, oh, she's just riding with us.
Okay.
I'm like, get Tina's sister out of here. Okay. Like,
this is a date.
I know.
You asked me out.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, so we get to the party. There's other people from work there. So I'm like, okay, I talk to these people or whatever. Because Bobby went mute at this party. And Tina was there. I don't know where he was. I don't even know if he was there. To be quite honest with you, yes. he played guitar at the party, Bobby. And all I remember him doing is parking on this one couch, and he was silent.
He didn't even make any conversation with anyone?
No, I tried to talk to him. He was very one word answer, very. I'm like, what the hell? And then
why did you invite me?
Tino's sister was almost parked by him the entire time, like wanting to talk to him. I'm like, does she? I think she liked him. I'm thinking that she liked him.
Do you think he liked her, or do you think he was in the awkward situation where Tino asked him to take her along, but he had already asked you?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Actually,
did you guys ever talk?
I don't know how I got home that night. Like, I don't remember him driving me home. Maybe he did, but I did not find it enjoyable at all.
Did you talk to him at work after that?
After that at work, like I feel like we kind of avoided each other.
Wow.
I don't know what happened. I really don't. Like, why did he even ask me to the party if he was going to be all weird?
And also, if you guys were like friendly beforehand and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
Do you think you gave off a vibe like, what is she doing here?
I feel like I was trying to. Like, why would you bring another girl on a date with you? Maybe he didn't see it as a date. Maybe he was just like, are you going to the party? Do you want to come with me? And that's the same exact thing he said to Tino's sister.
Did Tino's sister work with you?
No, she worked somewhere else.
And you don't even know if Tino was at the party?
He might have been, but I don't remember.
That is
very strange.
Wait, your weird date might not have even been a date.
Yeah, I know. All these years I thought it was a date. When he asked me, I thought it was, and I was really excited. And I feel like he was too when he first asked me. And then part of me is like, maybe he was trying to be really cool or something, because he played guitar and he was being all.
And then he's like, I'm going to bring 2 girls to a party.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe he was gay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he was like, he was gay and he had something to prove and he hadn't come out. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway, Bobby, wherever you are.
Yeah, I hope everything's working out for you, Bobby. But sending some mixed signals.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah, I mean, we were young. So, I mean, he wasn't that much older than me. So, he probably either was awkward or just a douche. I don't know. Maybe he's just a douche.
Yeah.
And not cool, Bobby. But
yeah,
maybe you've grown. Cool. Maybe you've grown.
Hopefully you've grown.
And you've had some more enjoyable dates. And I'm sorry that ours couldn't be. But.
Well, I mean, if you would have just talked.
Right.
Maybe it would have been better. I mean, you guys could have even just still been friends and just counted it as like, hey, it didn't work out that way, but we could still be friends.
I feel like there was some talking, but it was very dry. And parties, like, it's not the best space of getting to know someone.
Oh, no.
It really isn't. There's a lot going on. I remember there was a really drunk girl, like, off to the side, and she was causing a ruckus, and I'm just like, okay. I don't know what
there's always some drunk girl at a party.
Yeah, she's like,
sometimes I am that drunk girl.
Well, she's like drunk, and then all of a sudden, like an hour later, she's like crying, and I'm like,
oh, that can happen.
That can happen. Her emotions caught up with
you
her.
Drink and you're all happy, and then sometimes there's a low.
Yeah. But that was my worst date. And it happened a long time ago. But I haven't had any really bad ones after that. So I've been on a whole lot. But
because I'm pretty sure shortly after that you got married.
Yeah, I got married when I was 19. So to a different guy that I'm married to now.
Not Bobby.
That's a different story. Oh, no, not Bobby. Bobby.
Where is he now?
Where are you now, Bobby? Anyway, we got a couple date stories that we found online. Yes. I found online. They're from Buzzfeed. I guess you could go and like Google them yourself.
Katie does love a Buzzfeed.
That's what comes up for me. But I do love BuzzFeed, and um, we're just going to offer our commentary on these date stories.
Notice how she finds the stories. I always have to read them. And I'm
Yeah.
not a great orator or reader
You
by
want to
any means. No, it's okay.
You got it?
You
Okay.
you found them. You did the legwork. I'll do this.
Alrighty.
All right. When I was about 24, I met up to hang out with this guy for a first date. I very quickly realized the friendly older couple sitting next to us were his parents. What?
Weird.
He had told them where he was going and either invited them or they just decided to tag along. I never got a straight answer on that. And to make matters even worse, the uncomfortable date ended when his parents pulled up in front of where we were chatting in the parking lot and he left with them. First and only date, for the record. Holy crap.
There's
that is
a lot
very
going
awkward.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know how it doesn't really say about how she knew this guy, like, and why would it bring his parents there?
Yeah.
Like, if this is an online date, like, why would you bring your parents? I feel like he knew her and he wanted them to meet her, but still, that's not how you do it on a first date like that.
There are all sorts of different people who live their lives differently out there. Yes. I mean, I realize that more and more as I get older. I mean, just meeting people.
No,
I mean,
that's true.
the dating experiences that I've had, the different families that I've met, just even, seeing things, like hearing things from other people about how people treat each other. Or like when I was in high school and I would hear about, sisters, being at each other's throats when we'd never done that.
Right.
Or, a girl being like, I hate my mom so much. I'm just, when I turn 18, I'm just going to leave home. And I'm like, oh, I love my mom.
Right.
And also I love my dad, and my parents are really cool, and my sister's really nice, and I don't have any complaints there. In fact, the only complaint I have is that I have to be in school all day with you guys.
But you know, you have a point, like there are a lot of different histories and stories and family scenarios.
There's also just like differences of how we as humans interpret things, see things. I mean, the way that we're raised molds us, and you could say one thing to someone and they could take it completely different than you.
Yeah.
Because their thoughts and actions are molded in a way that they take it differently. Like, right. I don't know, maybe I'm getting too deep insulting about this, but like people are just so different.
I mean, the guy loves his parents.
I mean, that's good.
That's nice.
I wonder how she got home. If
I know, I was thinking that too. Like, but I think, if a guy brought his parents, I don't know if that would be a deal breaker. If I really liked the guy, if I really liked him. I just think that's a weird thing.
I just think that if a guy brought his parents on the first date, like, you might as well just like meet them.
Right? Did she actually
like don't have them like linger closely and
and they picked him up from the date, which is kind of so weird. Like, did they drive him too?
Right? Like,
I don't know.
Like, if your parents are going to be there, let the person know and also introduce them. And if they're cool, they're cool.
Right.
That means the whole family's cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with parents. I just, but gosh, I hope I never have to be out in the dating world ever again. I really do. I love my husband, and
it's a little much.
It's a lot of work
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next story.
Yeah.
When I was a young nurse, parentheses, 23, I dated a doctor who was 7 years older than me. Ooh, my. Not too bad, but wow. What kind of doctor? Even though I knew it was a bad idea. Well, not necessarily. But I
Okay.
guess it depends on the
Maybe
person.
the working
Yeah.
thing. They didn't want to work. Yeah.
He would stop by my unit daily and chat me up. I finally gave in. He took me to a Wendy's. Whew, big spender for a
Yeah.
doctor. Talked about how wonderful he was and spent a lot of
Mhm.
time trying to convince me to come over to his place to quote unquote meet his dog.
Okay.
Ooh, is his dog code word for his penis?
His dog's in his
Or
pants.
maybe his dog is really nice.
Maybe he
Maybe
had a
he
good
just
dog.
loves his dog, you
Yeah.
know? I love a good dog. I declined the invitation to his house, which must have upset him because he started saying nasty things about me at work. Whoa. I later found out that he was talking to multiple girls throughout the hospital. I definitely dodged a bullet. Years later, our young children were on the same sports team. He pretended to have no idea who I was. I reminded him in front of his wife, and then he again acted like a spoiled child by saying nasty things about me. Winner.
Wow. I mean, the whole remembering you thing, like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't remember people.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't have to be nasty
I
about it.
do
You don't have
feel
to say
bad
nasty
like when
things about
someone
people.
remembers me and I don't remember them.
Yeah,
I do
I
feel bad about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have the greatest memory
I
for
don't
like names
either.
and faces.
Yeah.
And I was also really shy in high school and junior high, so when people like say, "Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I know you." I'm like, "Really?" Cuz I didn't think I knew anyone.
Right.
You know,
Right.
cuz I didn't really talk to many
Yeah.
people, you know? But it's awesome that you remember me,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Um so I mean, but that part wasn't the date, but it sounded
No.
like
He
he
sounded
was
like
like
a
full of
douche.
himself, you
Yeah.
know? Like he wanted to just talk about himself and how great he was.
Although
Obviously, he was talking to
he
other
did want to talk to
girls.
his dog, talk about his dog and have her meet his dog.
Well,
Hey,
maybe,
maybe.
maybe that was
Although being a doctor and having a dog, like I hope you have like a good dog walking service and that kind of thing,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Little
So,
long hours for the poor
yeah,
doggy,
very long hours
you
for a
know.
puppy.
Um,
But yeah, that's man, he's
talking to
talking to
multiple,
multiple nurses.
yeah,
And then he was nasty.
that's
Like you should never be nasty.
yeah,
Like that guy who started calling
that,
me names through texts. Don't be nasty.
yeah. Don't be nasty.
You're never gonna get good responses from that.
No,
You know.
like that. It's not going to be like, oh yeah, you're right. I am an asshole. Let's go out
Yeah.
again. You know, it's not going to happen.
Well,
You know.
and also I'm remembering this now. He was the guy who like was like I had to block him. Like he would be nasty to me and then he would like ask me out again and then be
Yeah.
nasty to me again. Like he like flip-flopped a
Yeah.
lot. Like
That's strange.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but don't be
Little.
mean.
Yeah.
No one needs you to be mean, and it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to make you feel good if you're nasty to someone.
No.
All right.
When you're a doctor, I'm sure we'll find someone else.
Well, I mean, they both did okay for themselves. Like, they both, ended up, seeing each other on their kids' sports teams. So,
Right. That's true.
All right, this is the last story.
Mm-hmm.
The date actually started well. He was cute, and the conversation was going well. A flying bug landed on his arms, and he slapped it, and then proceeded to literally rub the mangled bug pieces into his arms instead of flicking it off. It was so gross, and I have never gotten the ick so fast. I made an excuse to leave early because I couldn't look at him the same after that. Okay, so a couple of things here.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
It is weird that he rubbed the bug into his arm.
Yeah.
But also, that gave you the ick so much that you had to make an excuse and leave? I don't know about that.
It's kind of gross, but
it is kind of gross. But if he was cute and the conversation was going well, like
right, maybe he just. I don't know the reason why someone would rub a bug into their arm unless he like didn't have a tissue. Maybe he looked around and he's
maybe
like,
he
no
like
tissue.
Rubbed it off and then he rubbed it.
It was
like,
unflickable.
and then he was like trying to like not rub it in his arm but rub it off. You know,
Maybe.
maybe he was trying to like,
yeah, was
you
he
know,
like rubbing it in like lotion? Like,
yeah, was he just
like
like
that? Or
this
was
is
he
a really
like,
nice moisturizer.
like that?
Yeah.
It just depends on the, yeah. I mean, if she got the ick from that, maybe it was a little disgusting.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a make an excuse and leave disgusting.
Right, if he's cute and nice.
Like maybe offer him like a napkin.
Right.
You know, don't just be like so
right,
icked
make
out.
a joke about it or something. That's what I'm saying is that's not a really bad thing. It wasn't like malicious or
yeah. Also, I'm just not really a bug fan, so I'm
so anything hurty that can happen to bugs, you're for.
Yeah, like
rubbing them under your skin.
No, I mean it's a little gross, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like if he's cute and the conversation is good, offer him a napkin.
Right.
Don't get the ick or be like,
yeah.
Do you like just be like, do you need a napkin?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's a little picky.
Yeah.
Especially if you like the guy.
Yeah.
She must not have liked him that much.
Of course, I mean, haters are going to say that I was picky for, you know, being upset
the Allison thing.
With
Allison.
yeah. But it was.
But you didn't think he was
so
cute.
Many times.
You didn't think he was cute.
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
It's funny too because like, I don't think I take good pictures. You know, I do not like pictures of
I
me.
don't either.
And
I don't photograph well, I don't think.
And I feel like I don't consider myself the most attractive person, but I feel like I'm better looking than in pictures. But I feel like the two guys that I met up with were better looking in their pictures than in person.
Okay.
Now, I didn't base it all on looks either. Like, I got to know them through text before I met up with them, and they seemed nice.
Okay.
But then when I got there, they did these weird things.
Yeah. Do you feel like the pictures were old of them?
No, I don't think they were old. I just feel like they might have been at more flattering angles, maybe.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she thought he was cute. You didn't think this guy was cute.
No.
So, and she said that in the thing that she thought he was cute. Cute guys that have
good conversation.
I mean,
offer them a napkin if they smash a bug into their arm.
And that is
that's my
advice.
consensus.
Yeah. I thought the same thing when I read that one. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm not the
bug
only
juice
one.
on the arm is not a deal breaker.
Not for me, no.
Especially if the guy's cute.
But again, very happily married. So
yes,
yeah,
yes. But some people are trying to get to that. Some people just date to date, and that's cool too.
Wow, I mean, I gotta respect a person that just dates to date.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, different kind of people out there.
Yeah, all different types.
But thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
and
thanks
listening.
For tuning in. I hope you found this episode funny or enjoyable in some way,
interesting,
or just enjoyed our company.
And if you have a worst date, let us know.
Yeah,
put it in the comments. You can leave us a message on our Instagram, Relatably Random Pod. We'd love to hear from you.
Always.
Like us, please follow us and subscribe.
And you can also hit the alert button if you want to know when new episodes are dropped.
Hit the bell.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Come back soon. Bye.
We are Relatably Random, produced and hosted by Allison Rossbaum and Katie Anderson. Music by The Trouble. Relatably Random is recorded in Katie's basement. Please like and subscribe if you're random. Follow us on Instagram at Relatably Random Pod. Thank you so much for listening.